Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Beamer with the interview team. Today we're going to be interviewing Rick. Can you please introduce yourself, Rick?
Hey, my name is Rick. I'm currently a admin development manager for Ego.
Awesome, glad to hear it. So, is it okay if we ask you a few little questions here?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Alright. So, first off, I can tell by your name that you like death and metal, apparently. Can you just list off maybe a few favorite of your bands?
Just a little bit. A few favorite bands would be, man, that's a tough one. I listen to a lot of music, man. I would have to go with Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, Aeon, A Dying Fetus. There's a whole lot. I'm not. That's just a few of them off the top of my head.
Okay, is there any like specific thing that made you start listening to death metal, or was it just one day I heard it and I liked it?
I started with Metallica. My mom and me went to a flea market when I was like maybe 9. And I started with Metallica. I advanced into Slayer and Exodus and bands like that. And I guess I decided I wanted something a little bit harder.
Okay. Um, so on the next question, how long have you been with EGO?
Since 2009, so a little bit over a decade now, I've been with the EdgeGamers.
Wow. What was the initial game you played that brought you here?
Team Fortress 2. The person that promoted me to my EG rank is Scrappy Doo, who is unfortunately no longer with us.
Yeah, I
But it was
remember Scrappy Doo.
TF2. He was a very nice and kind gentleman.
Alright, so what are some of your responsibilities in your position as the development manager?
In admin development, I would say the main responsibility would be the admin documentations or the documents. Luna usually takes the lead on those. I just support whenever I can. We have a couple of things that we're working on. I don't really, I don't know if it's public knowledge or not yet, so I'm not going to say it, but definitely the documentations for all the divisions as far as admitting and specific admitting and stuff like that.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork. That's why I'm glad Luna does. Luna's the head charge on that one. She does very good at it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you guys are very professional about it.
Yeah, she's. It's a learning curve. I took a step out of leadership and I wanted to get back into it and admin trainers, stuff like that is something I'm passionate about. So
Cool.
she's a pretty good trainer.
Yeah, what motivates you to do all these incredible things for the community?
I would have to say my love for EdgeGamers. I've been here a long time. I've seen a lot of changes. It's definitely different than it was, 12 years ago or so. So I wanted to get back into that and learn how it's different, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Have you made a lot of friends just off the community itself?
Yeah, yeah. I love. It's people might say I'm not approachable, but I'm actually pretty approachable. I try to help out in every division, whenever I can. So that comes with making new friends.
Yeah. That's cool. If you could just have one place that you could go, like, a dream vacation, where would it be?
Let's see here. That's a tough one. A dream vacation, huh? If one of the places that I would love to go, I guess a dream vacation would be Japan. I watched a little bit of anime, and I like their. I googled or Wikipedia'd a lot of their culture, and I guess I would like to experience that. So Japan would definitely be a dream vacation for me.
That's cool. Is there any other reason? Like, is it just anime itself, or do you like the sights, the people, the language?
I would have to say anime is a big part of it because that's a big part of their culture and the sites. I used to work at Walt Disney World, and we have something called Showcase Around the World at the Epcot Park. And one of my favorite places in there was Japan.
Are
I
you?
had what'd you say? Sorry.
Do you live in Florida?
No, I used to live in Florida. I relocated to
Uh,
New Mexico with my wife.
yeah, I'm a Florida resident myself, born and raised, 18 years.
Where at? Where at?
I live kind of east of Gainesville, south of Jacksonville area.
Okay.
If
I
you
lived
ever,
in Central Florida my whole life.
yeah, I kind of live. If you've ever been to Palatka or Stark, little small country towns, not a lot of people live there.
That's awesome.
Yep, but I mean, it's a nice quiet life. The beach is only an hour away, so I can't complain.
That's definitely something I miss. We don't have those here in New Mexico.
I
It's
guess
more of a
it's
desert
full
landscape.
dry. Yeah,
Yeah.
so complete opposite of Florida.
Yeah.
All right. What would you say your favorite aspect of the ego community is?
My favorite aspect would have to be like the bond building, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't matter. We don't have divisions anymore, anyways. Which we got rid of them, but it's all inclusive. I like the inclusion, and it doesn't matter what game you play. You're always welcome. I'm not very good in Counter Strike, they welcome me in jail and TTT. Same thing with GTA. I'm brand new to GTA, and people in the city of clear roleplay are more than accommodating. I guess that's how you want to put it.
Have you always been a TF2 kind of guy?
That's where I started. I was on the professional team back when we had it, and I one day I woke up and played Jailbreak and got immediately addicted. Legend
Yep.
used to be the head chief of CS, or it was CSS back in the day. CSS Jailbreak used to be the head chief of it, and I got quickly sucked into Jailbreak, and Counter Strike is where I became a community manager for. So
Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah,
that happens.
I fell in love with Jailbreak too, same kind of way, but I started on PG, and then whenever they, I guess, disappeared and EGO took over the domain, I was like, hey, that'd be cool, and since then I've become part of the media team, but I guess it's all just kind of humble beginnings on.
Okay? I'm gonna ask you a question. We're gonna change this up for a second. What's your favorite part of the media team?
Honestly, I really like the people, like, I mean, we're not really, family or anything, like how you put some groups of people, but we it kind of feels like just one of those like office kind of relationships where like everybody's just kind of there to work, but we all have like our own little things that we enjoy, and we get together on media team nights and stuff and just play silly little games. But it's kind of been sad recently because a whole lot of the old members have just been kind of resigning, and here soon I'm actually gonna have to go up to University of Florida. I'm pretty much
Oh,
getting done with.
congratulations!
Thank you, but I just got done with my high school, and I mean, I don't really know if I'll be able to do too much EGO stuff anymore, but it's
It
kind of feeling
happens.
like everybody's moving on now.
It happens, man. Everybody life comes first, so we definitely understand that. Are
Yeah,
you just an interviewer? Like, what do you do in
yeah,
the media?
yeah. I mean, I can do pretty much anything, but I used to have a problem just like speaking to people. Like I wasn't very upfront, I guess you could say. I was kind of one of those people that would just like use text 24/7, and
Yeah,
kind of want to just teach myself how to get in front of people and ask questions and use my words. So it's kind of been a help just to build my own vocabulary and whatnot, and use my mic, I guess.
yeah. That's respectable. Not everybody can talk in front of somebody, and I definitely can't. But
Yeah,
it's respectable. I'm glad this has helped you out.
but just doing stuff for people. I mean, I've always wanted to be like a CS:GO, EG member and whatnot. Although I has some gotten it. I'm not planning on doing it just because I really don't put in enough work to begin with. But you know, being a non-member in the CS:GO part of EGOs, it's just kind of nice. It's people and everybody's kind of just there to have fun, and nobody's. The drama isn't bad, but I mean, there's a little bit of drama. But most of the time, it's just people coming home from work or school, having fun. It's just that kind of feel.
But yeah, I like the vibes. I assume you like the vibes.
Oh yeah, it's unlike anything else, honestly. Like you can't go on any other game and really find this kind of place and community and people.
What's so addicting about it, or about EdgeGamers as a whole? It's very unique.
It's just like, I mean, I guess there's like generations of EGO members that kind of come along, but like the old EGO guys that used to be on like every day, like Spare and Search Change, you know, all those guys that hop on and everybody would just play. It'd be like full server. You know, it would just be constant laughs, and you know, you could show off your skills, and you know, all the notoriety, and everybody was different, I guess. And you meet new people almost every day, so it was always just fun to come on and see what was going on.
That is true.
It's like its own little world. All right, let's go back to you. So, what would you say has been one of your funny or, you know, crazy experiences you've had on a server?
On a server, I guess, would be we had this was I don't know, like a decade ago when CSS Jailbreak was very popular. We had some sort of karaoke event, I guess, for LR. I don't even know if that's allowed anymore, but it was funny, man. It was like, I don't know, 15 people trying to compete for LR by singing, and all of us were terrible at it. So I enjoyed it. It was very...
Yeah, those are the moments that really shine, honestly, on Jailbreak, is when someone comes up with some really silly ass idea, like, oh, hey, let's do some karaoke for LR. Like,
I don't even know if that's allowed anymore.
I mean, you can do custom LRs, of course, but it has to be agreed upon by the guard.
Yeah, I thought that was probably... I think I started the video. Back then I didn't have the world's best computer, so it's, you know, it's not 1080 HP or full def or whatever it's called. It's a little bit of a private quality, I guess. That's how you want to put it. Well, it was funny. That's what I think of when somebody asks me something like that.
Okay. What would you say is your favorite snack?
I would have to go with carrots. Usually, Lucas15, he makes fun of me for this. But I eat carrots. I eat them with guacamole. That's definitely my favorite snack.
Do you get like long, like, you know, like 8-foot long carrots, like munch on them, like
No, that's a good question. No, I get the little
the
I guess
carrots?
you call them petite carrots.
I call them baby carrots.
The baby carrots, yeah. That's usually what I eat. Lucas usually makes fun of me, calls me a rabbit, but yeah.
Yeah, whenever I'm like, you know, there's nothing else in the fridge, I'll just grab a long carrot, clean it, and just eat it.
I mean, that's smart too. I didn't think about that. I'm just kind of lazy, you know. Oh, my carrot already cut for me. I don't want to have to cut it.
Yeah, I get that. Okay. Who would you like to work with more often on the leadership roster?
I would, if I had to, I would say I definitely miss Artemis and USCG Hammer. So if to be honest, that's who I'd like to work more with. But you know, they got higher priorities than I do right now, and I understand that. I would say GTA leadership would be something I would like to work more with, I guess, because I'm getting into GTA a lot lately. So it would have to be, if not Artemis and USCG Hammer, it would have to be GTA leadership. They're you know, every time I talk to them, I get nothing but great vibes, and they're pretty cool people. So I would like to get more involved with them.
Cool. Is there like any? Is the GTA group or part of the community like as big as CS:GO, or is it a bit smaller?
I wouldn't be able to answer that question honestly, truthfully. I would be giving you an answer that I had no information on, because I just joined. But they got a pretty dedicated fan base. People are on every day. You know, their servers are full.
I swear, every time I like do another interview, I just learn like there's a whole nother game that EGO is a part of. Like I think last time I learned that they played like Destiny 2, and now it's GTA.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they have a whole clear roleplay. It's pretty fun. It's 5M. You know, if you're into role playing and stuff, it's a pretty good server. It's a 5M server. It's called Clear Roleplay or Clear RP.
Cool. I have to check it out sometime.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, man. If you need help, you know, literally, you could just go in there, not Ben Trillo, that's how old I am. You could go in their Discord and ask anybody, really. That's what I did. I mean, a cop pulled me over and was like, "Hey, do you need help?" You know, and he took me around the city and showed me around. So it's pretty fun.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I'll check it out. So, if you've got anything else you want to say, I think that might wrap up the end of our interview.
No, I think that's it. I appreciate your time, man. I don't know much about you, so a little bit that I do know kind of helped out a lot. So if anybody's interested, Clear Roleplay, that's the 5M server for GTA. That's they could definitely use, you know, like anywhere else, more players. I think that's it for me.
You got any shout-outs for any members in particular?
If I had to give a shout out, it would probably be to Lucas15. He's been with me for a long portion of my life. He's a great guy. He has a lot of knowledge about ego, especially member services. You know, that's where he shines in, and I hope one day he gets a leadership position in there. You know, but Lucas15 is definitely a great guy. Media team, of course, GTA leadership, all of ego. I mean, we're all here. It's one dream, you know, one team.
Alright, that's cool to hear. Okay, well, I think that wraps it up here. Thank you for joining us. It was a great time talking to you.
Well, thank you very much. Have a good night.